Hey everyone, Chaos Giga here, and in today's episode we are going to look at the finished trading post, get some diamond gear, and I want to show off my dogs. That's right, I got some dogs now. I literally found a couple of wolves when I was going through the taiga forest to do some more mining over at my mine while I was trying to burn some time for the villager breeder to catch up a little bit. So now I have 3 dogs. These 2, I think, are the parents, and that's the puppy. Yeah, I think. I don't know. But I've got 3 dogs now, so I got a little wolf pack, if you will. Now you can use name tags on them, but otherwise they shouldn't despawn, I don't believe. I'm not too sure how that works. I'll post something on the screen about the dogs, I'm sure. But first things first, let's go down to the trader's post. Oh, I think I stored my stuff, didn't I? No, I still got it on me. Okay, so I've already purchased a diamond leggings and diamond boots. They actually have some pretty decent enchantments on them. Also, I did purchase, or actually I created, so I got my fortune pick. Obviously we've had that for a little while. I bought one of the diamond shovels from one of the smiths downstairs because it has silk touch and Unbreaking 3. I need that for gravel, that way it doesn't drop flints all the time. And then we have the silk pick, which is pretty much fully, actually it is complete. Silk touch, efficiency 5, mending, and Unbreaking 3. So that's perfect. But anyway, let's go down and take a look at these guys. And also I want to show you guys the ones I got out here. So I did put some jobs up here on the surface. What in the world? Oh no. So since I got these guys jobs in here, they're going to start spawning these dudes inside now too, apparently. That's not good. We'll figure out something for that later. But we got 5 masons, if you will, because I'm going to need some bricks later on for some certain builds. Here's our blacksmith. He wasn't the greatest blacksmith of all. I just bought some iron boots and then kept buying them, or bought the chain boots after that just so I could level them up. But he's got diamond leggings with the Unbreaking 3 and the Feather Falling 2 diamond boots, which is awesome. It's not bad at all. As a matter of fact, we should probably just go ahead and start upgrading him the rest of the way if we can. I do have a lava section to delete all this stuff. So that's another thing, another tip for you guys. Make sure you have a 1 block lava for garbage disposal, because you're going to want to have to get rid of some of these things every once in a while. I probably should have just bought those. Alright, so now he's leveled up. Should be master? Yes, okay. So now we can get an Unbreaking 2 helmet and protection 1 diamond chestplate. So now I can have a complete diamond armor set. Perfect. Alright, so let me take you over and show my garbage disposal to you guys. Basically, it's just a 1 block of lava over here. And in case you guys are wondering how come I'm not really doing any decorations or stuff over here, or doing too much lighting, it's because I'm planning on making my actual base somewhere else, because I don't want it so close to the villagers that they're like getting in the way. And besides, the villager breeder's working again since I figured out where I screwed up at on it. So basically I can ship villagers wherever I need them to. So quick tip also, when you're trying to get rid of stuff in this lava, just hit the Q button while hovering over the item you want to throw away, and it just makes your life so much easier when you're going through here instead of having to just grab the item and take it out of your inventory. But we got Feather Falling 4 to put on our boots, but we'll worry about that in just a second. Let's go down to the villager breeder area and I will show you guys exactly how far we have come. Oh my goodness, I hear all the villagers down there now. Yeah, I've been AFKing at the iron farm, so now we got a crap ton of villagers down here, which is a good thing, but at the same time it's kind of bad because... but literally we have all these fully diamond enchanted items in here. So we got a diamond pick, a diamond axe, This one's got a diamond shovel with the silk touch and Unbreaking 3, got efficiency 3 diamond pickaxe, and we can upgrade the efficiencies on these too with another efficiency later on. So now we got a diamond axe with efficiency 2, See lots of nice little things down here. So that's all the diamond stuff. Now for the books, this guy's taking another job. Curse of Vanishing. Well, he won't stay solid for that for a while because he doesn't have a workstation that's his. Okay, anyway, let's look at these books. So I got Fortune 3, and keep in mind that the prices are high right now, but that's because I haven't had time to really build a zombifier, and I plan on doing that for the next shop that I build. This right here is just a beginning shop. So literally, everything here may be expensive right now, but I have plans to build a future shop with much cheaper prices. But that will be in the permanent base location where there's no village, because literally the village thing is just so annoying now. I don't know why, but the villagers keep pathfinding to my house. I guess I built it too close to the village. I don't know. You guys have to let me know down in the comments below if you know anything on that. But yeah, so that is this, and basically I've made this to where it's expandable, so we can expand this out further if I need to. So I just take them back this way, and I put blocks in front of all the workstation blocks right here and moved this forward one block, so that way they won't stop trying to take this first workstation instead of just walking back here and then taking a workstation they can actually pathfind to back in that area. That'll make it a little bit easier. It might take them a while to find it, but at least it's basically done, and I need to probably block that off. But yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all so far. I'm going to sleep real quick, and then we'll get started on the diamond gear. And since the gossiping thing is a thing now, it looks like we're getting so many villagers down there that they're gossiping so much that they're actually spawning in iron golems up here. So I might need to fill in a block down here so these guys won't spawn in here. Because if the ceiling's too low, then they won't be able to spawn golems in here. So we'll have to make sure I fix that, because I really don't want iron golems to start spawning down in there as well. That'll get so annoying. And I'm trying to figure, how did we get a golem in the well? There's just so many weird things going on right now. I don't know, you guys. This is just weird. So weird. Alright. So basically, we're just going to upgrade the stuff that we bought from villagers, which is what I usually do if I haven't found enough diamonds by the time I've got the trading post done. And traders posts are really awesome, as you can see. You get so many good items from the villagers, you almost don't even need to mine that much. And that's kind of useful when you just want to do building and survival Minecraft, you know, because you want to make it challenging for yourself when you're building, but also at the same time, you still want to be able to get the stuff you need in order to protect yourself while you're trying to build. So there is that. So basically what we're going to do here real quick is we're going to take our feather falling 2 boots, put them in here, take a feather falling. Now you could do feather falling 3 instead of 4 and then upgrade 3 to 4 if you wanted to as well. But literally all that's going to do is upgrade my boots to feather falling 4, so there we go. Now there is one thing I want to do later on, and that's get a librarian that has I want to get a librarian that has a protection of some kind. Like just protection 4 would be awesome. But if we can get fire protection 4 as well, that would be great. So I've got 2 more librarian lecterns to place down there, so I can try to get those 2 protections, because those are my favorite protections. Another protection I want to have is blast protection if I can. So I can have like 2 of my armor sets. One of these will have protection, well 2 of these will have protection 4, one will have blast protection, and one will have fire protection. That way we're well protected from the elements, if you will. For now, we're going to take, I got looting 3, respiration 3, that can go on the helmet actually. Might not be a bad idea to put that on the helmet if we got enough levels. I don't know if I have enough levels, I've only got 6 levels. That was perfect. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and swap out our old armor set for the diamond. I'm actually going to store the old armor set just in case we end up dying somewhere and we have to come back here. But I'm not going to bore you guys with my lectern search for books. I'm going to try to keep this episode kind of short because all I really wanted to do was show you guys exactly what the progress was on the trading post, exactly what you can get from the trading post. There is one more job site I want to add for one of these guys, and that is actually a grindstone, which I don't think I've made yet. Wait a minute. Okay, there's this. We need that and this, I think. Need some sticks. Okay, there we go. Now we can make grindstones. So grindstones are very useful as well. Let's see if we can't make 2. Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. Now, grindstones are very useful in that you can use them to basically disenchant items. So like if you're doing an AFK fish farm and you get a lot of those, a lot of items that are enchanted and with like enchantments you really don't need. So like low level enchantments and you've already got the highest level enchantment of that enchantment. You can just disenchant that item before destroying it so you can get the experience off of the item, which is very useful. Now we're going to place one of these down and see if we can't get somebody to take it as a job. Might have to wait for a little bit for somebody to come in here. There we go. Yes. Come back here. Iron axe, huh? Okay. So I'm gonna buy all these iron axes, get them kind of leveled up, and this is how we're gonna get our weapons and stuff like that, basically. Once he gets leveled up high enough. Now he'll trade iron, so we'll get some iron ingots and we'll do that. So I'm going to pause the video and then we'll come back when I got the iron ingots. I've been AFKing at this iron farm for a long time, so we should have plenty of iron to deal with. Alright, so this thing has been working like non-stop for about, I'm not exactly sure how many days. Day 179. So I've let it AFK. I've let my character AFK inside the house. In a single player world, it's very easy to AFK. You don't even have to be have the redstone note block and a topper on it like you do in Realms. So that's why I like single player a lot, because of that. Right now we're just going to take as many of these as we can right now so that we can trade them in for more emeralds. Let's go ahead and take that too. And we're going to pop those wood blocks back into my house real quick. So basically this is like the easiest way to level up most of the smiths, the grindstone guys, the armorers, and all that whenever they have the iron ingot as a trade, which is really, really convenient. But then you can just turn around, use the emeralds you get from trading them the iron to get your diamond stuff, which is really, really easy and nice and efficient. Alright. Trade him as many as we can. Should level him up. Whoa, jeez. It's like they don't know how to open doors. I don't know what's going on with this. Come back here. He's not ready to restart, but it looks like he can trade flint too. That'd be nice in the future. So I think I'll come back once I've got him finished. Alright, so he's a master now. Let's see what he's got. He's got a diamond axe and a diamond sword with fire aspect 1 and knockback 1. That is not bad at all. So now we got our diamond sword. So that is basically the gist of how I go about getting diamond stuff early. Now still, if I want a diamond hoe or whatever for later on in the nether to farm nether warts and stuff like that, or nether wart blocks and leaves and stuff, then I can make that a reality by just continuing to mine, which is a thing. But basically I just wanted to show you guys all that. I will work on getting some more emeralds and stuff later on my own free time, because it's just boring to watch me destroy a block, a workstation block, and then keep replacing it to try to get the things I'm wanting. So right now we're just going to go ahead and pause the game, and we're going to bring up Chunk Base, so I can show you guys a little bit of it. And basically, I've put in the seed, so this is the seed right here. I revealed that I think on the 5th episode, maybe a little bit later than that. Anyway, it's the seed that I just placed that in there, and whoever is in charge of this app actually has updated it to include Java 1.16 and above, so 0.1 and 0.2 should be supported by this. And basically I put the coordinates of my base, so like my little house that I've built so far, that is exactly where I am. So we're going to just roll backwards on the wheel on the mouse to about there, so we can get a good idea of what we are surrounded by. So it looks like we got a lot of ocean over here. There's a mushroom biome, or mushroom fields biome, right over there, about 2,000 blocks to the west. Oh man, we even got ice spikes biome right over there. It's really close, actually. I consider anything within 5,000 blocks to be close, especially since we can use the nether to travel. But is there a jungle nearby? Flower forest. Actually got gravelly mountains really close too, because I'm going to need that to make concrete. Oh, it's 2 of them. Fairly close. And we got a wooded badlands plateau area. There's a desert right back here. That's savanna. There's a larger desert there. But this allows you to see most of your biomes and to kind of plan out where you want to go when you travel to other places. Let's kind of scroll out one more time. I think, is that the max? No. Oh, it allows us to go even further than what we used to be able to do. We used to cap out at like 5,000 blocks or so. I just really want to find us a jungle because I need bamboo, because that's one of the most common items to use in my super smelter builds. So, flower. Oh, here's a jungle right down here. It's about almost 5,000 blocks away. It's actually not bad. Jungle forest, jungle hills. I think that's the closest we're gonna get. Well, regardless, that is really nice. We have an ocean right next to us. Can probably use the nether to get to this jungle. So my plans are, since we've got our gear, I want to start looking for a place to build an actual base at. I'm thinking that I actually want to build it right over where we first started, because there's plenty of room out here on this plains area, and that will allow it to where I don't need to like travel too far. It's just right over here. We can actually make a train, a minecart train, if you will, to back and forth from here, and then also I can build another track to take villagers over here if I want to build another trading post later on. There's also the idea of making my base on the mushroom fields biome, because in mushroom fields biomes, and this is important, they don't allow for mobs to spawn. So mobs won't spawn. Now the only mobs that can spawn there are mushrooms, and you can sometimes get the mobs from the ocean. So the mobs that do spawn, the hostile mobs that spawn in the ocean, will sometimes come onto land, and you can have to fight them there. But most mobs will not spawn in the mushroom biome. So the hostile mobs, they won't spawn there. Now, I think Enderman can still spawn, or not spawn, but like teleport into that area, but really we're not too concerned about Enderman right now. We do need Ender Pearls so we can actually make Ender Eyes, but that's also going to be later on in the future as well, because I do want to find my way to the end as quick as possible and get me some Elytra, because a flight is actually just so much faster. But I think for now we're going to focus on getting a saddle to get a horse, so we can get a horse and start riding through some of these areas or at least riding to certain areas to get some stuff, so we can start working on a actual base location. I want to build several things in this base location. I want to build stuff such as a creeper farm for later on when I have my elytra. But first I want to build pumpkin farm, melon farm, sugarcane farm, but it's going to be the smaller version of a sugarcane farm. It's not going to be an industrial size one. There's no point for that. I might make another iron farm. I might just leave the one I've got and just use it as AFK whenever I go to bed. But I definitely want a mob farm, some dye farms, so flower farms, if you will. I want to make a basalt and cobblestone generator. Work on a concrete factory, a smaller version of it because this is a single player. Make an area for a tree farm, which shouldn't be too hard considering I have a mod or a data pack that allows me to instant harvest trees. But I want to be able to make the big trees in a certain area and just bone meal them. That's why we got the bone meal composter done in the last episode. The first thing is first, I definitely want to make a storage warehouse, and I definitely want to cover up my cows and my sheep and put some gates on that so that no mobs can get in there and like kill my food source and my wool source. That's a big no-no that I want to make sure that we have covered up. So getting into buildings, I want to make a storage warehouse for all my items, a library so we can do some books, and a museum. Just for the heck of it. A museum is probably just going to have like mob heads in it, so like a head display inside of it, basically on I can't remember what those things are called. The things that you make with sticks and leather. I can't remember what those things are called. But yeah, just putting mob heads on it and just having it be like a museum. Maybe even on statues, because we can put the statue mod in here too if we really want to. But I just have so many ideas for that. Then I can focus on basically building a actual mansion for myself over here, or just a really cool house, I think. Because the starter house, it's not really the greatest, but I mean it's really cool, but it's not spacious. And I just want something different. And I really want to try to make an actual like wooden mansion if I can over here somewhere. But we'll probably have a base of operations here to start with, and then use the storage. So I'll have a small house that I can sleep in or whatever, and have a chest in for extra stuff. And then I'll have the warehouse storage over here. So a big, massive storage warehouse with like multiple floors or whatever and multiple chests. I'm not going to do a sorting system in this one. I don't think I need that because I'm not going to be doing too much mining on that end. And even if I do, I'd rather just drop it off. And I think once we get to end game, or mid game at least, to get shulker shells and all that stuff, we'll be able to start using shulker boxes, which will make our lives a lot easier. But I really wanted to show you guys this chunk base app. Moving on from this, they've added dimensions, so now we can choose overworld, the nether, so it'll bring up exactly which biomes in the nether there are compared to the overworld, which is really cool. The end, I'm not sure exactly what this is all about right here. This doesn't seem to be working properly, I don't think. It's not showing any cities or anything, but I'm wondering if you have to do that and then use it for cities or whatever. But let's copy this real quick because we're going to need this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the top here. We're going to go to apps. And now, the only bad thing about it is all these apps that pop up, or ads. We can look at dungeons, so we can see if we can't find a dungeon area, and then we can start digging for it. We can look for mansions, mineshaft, pillager outposts, jungle temples, witch huts, buried treasure, shipwreck, ocean ruins, igloos, run to portals, nether fortresses, end cities, and bastions. So yeah, they've updated a lot of this actually. That was just the biome app. So yeah, it's really nice. And I'll probably eventually have to use it to look up a slime chunk, but slime chunks are really easy with this thing to find. Oh, that's a dungeon. This is the stronghold. So let's check the stronghold. Let's just see what we can't find with our seed here. Now, let's see if we got one really close to our base location. I don't know if we do or not. 185 by 817. Go. So yeah, we actually do have a few of them. They're like less than, some of them are less than 2,000 blocks away, which is not bad. I mean, we're at 800 right here. We're at 817 for the Z. So, I mean, that's really not that bad. So, yeah, you can see where the strongholds are going to be at. We can go back here and look for a mansion. Mansions can be kind of challenging if you're wanting to have an adventure, though. It looks like that hasn't been updated yet, though. Yeah, looks like that hasn't been updated yet, though. Let's go back. Not sure if you can trust that or not, then. But yeah, this is really nice. I really enjoy using these apps to find certain things. Let's see if we can't find in cities. It's got 116 and above for Bedrock Edition right now, but it doesn't look like. Huh. So that must be the smaller cities there. Or that's the portals. That's probably the portals that are gray. The purple thing should be the cities. So he's kind of working on this right now. Or whoever the team is that works on this is kind of working on this. So I definitely highly recommend using Chunkbase. It is really, really great app. They have many, many great apps on it. And I use them all the time. I'm not going to lie. And I always give people in my realms the seed so that way they can use it as well. To find their own slime chunks, their own villages, and all that stuff. It's very helpful. Nether fortresses especially when you need those wither skeleton skulls as well. But basically that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to cover basically in today's video. So I hope you enjoyed that. The next video we're going to start moving on. We're going to start getting really busy. I'm going to go ahead and work on building a track system to the base location I want, if I can. I don't know if I have enough. I might have enough power rails. I got that gold block too and gold ingots, but I'm definitely going to work on making a little bit of a hub over there and start on a storage warehouse over there, and or at least get a layout for where I want to build things at. We're gonna start doing a layout. That's what we're gonna do over there on future plans and future areas of builds, and then we'll start working on actual decorations and lighting for the areas of this new base, because that's definitely important. You don't want mobs coming in and wrecking your stuff like creepers. Creepers love to do that all the time, right? Again, let me know what you think, guys. I really, really want to know if there's anything that you guys want to see me build in survival. I definitely plan on building a creeper farm, just for fireworks and stuff, just for the gunpowder, and have TNT as well. Makes it super easy to mine and stuff. I also plan on many other things, many other little versions of farms. I'm especially planning on just getting to the end if we can. I really need to stay up at night and just catch some Endermen, so we can get some Ender pearls. That's why we got the looting 3, so I can put that on my diamond sword and we can get to work on that. Because we need that, and then we need to go back to the Nether and get some blazes. We need some blaze rods so we can make some blaze powder, and also so we can make a potion or a brewing stand, if you will, so we can get stuff moving on. But this is definitely the turning point in the game. We are going to start picking up really fast and starting to make things or farm for things and get things going. So again, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.